Okay, here we go. All right, guys. It's another stream, a drunken stream. I'm your host, Drunken Gleam. So tonight it's actually pretty interesting because I've already actually been drinking for a while. Had a great business dinner, and now it's 11:20 p.m. over here. And I'm about to do something, right? Tonight, there's going to be two things that we're going to cover, right? We're not going to cover Echo's kit again because that's boring because there's so many other content creators that already did it. However, tonight, we're going to theory craft about what does Young Avengers bring, right? Because everybody's like, oh no, it's going to be another war defense team. Nobody cares about war defense, do they? I mean, to be honest, I actually care about war defense, right? I love war, right? When people see my war defense, at least the last, 4 rooms, they're just like, what? Oh my gosh, I thought this guy was the low TCP guy. But all of a sudden, they basically see my Heroes for Hire, and they're like, what the F, right? So this is what I like about war defense, right? If you're gonna invest, you go all in. But then at the same time, there's been a lot of crazy things happening. For example, Ravagers, right? They're actually known as a war offense team. However, all right. However, Ravagers, we have no idea what they're built for, do we? Because we know that Uncanny 2.0 is actually useful, right? Versus a lot of the, like mid-tier meta, right? Not the top tier like Eternals and all of that. But Ravagers, we have no idea because T'Challa just came out. And actually, he's really interesting, right? My previous Drunken War battle, I used a 300k team, and there was only one T4 on Cha out of everybody, right? So basically, I think that because I've been seeing a lot of other content creators saying, oh my gosh, Cha's gonna be the bomb. But the thing is, do we actually know that? So here's a little bit of theory crafting I think people would be interested in, right? So Echo, okay? Let's take a look at her kit. Echo. All right, we're not going to get into it because I already got into it earlier on the previous stream. So there's a couple things that we're going to highlight. For example, right now, her passive. The main thing is when an enemy attacks a young Avenger, so any young Avenger, so there's going to be Squirrel Girl, there's going to be Ms. Marvel, there's going to be one more, and maybe Kate Bishop probably. So anytime anybody attacks a young Avenger, including Echo, she's going to retaliate for 250% damage. And the thing is, we actually don't know how much damage she's going to do, but I have a feeling that she's going to frickin' be top 20 damagers, right? Because Scopely, they want to make money off of you. They want to actually have another war defense team that is worth a damn, right? So basically, Echo is I would say the pinwheel that actually makes everything spin on this team, potentially. Because right now, if you look at it, so she attacks anybody that attacks any young Avenger. But at the same time, while this character does not have blind, reduce assist chance for enemies by 100%. I mean, that's insane. That's basically an automatic Infinity Watch counter, right? Because of Nebula. So if she's not blinded, Nebula is going to attack every single turn. So there's definitely an Infinity Watch counter. But guess what? Unblind, right? Even though if she's blinded, right? There's no other character that's like this. Even though she's blinded, she is going to still be able to attack, and there's a 50% chance that she'll hit. No other character has this element. And this is the thing that I think is so interesting, right? I mean, I think this is the only character that has 150% accuracy. So if she's inflicted, she's still going to attack. So there's 50-50 chance that she might, do 250% damage. And that, who knows? If she's a top 20 damager in the game, that's going to be rough. So I feel like this could be another Heroes for Hire team. So the interesting thing about this, all right? The interesting thing about this is that recently Ravagers, Cha puts blind. If Cha is the one that actually blinds Echo, it actually first of all, check this out. Allows assist chance, and also Ravagers assist, don't they? Yeah, they do. And also, I don't know if anybody saw McMole's video about Ravagers and how overly powered they are, especially at G15 and 16. So he actually took one of the Ravagers to G16. Literally, I forgot which one, Stitcher or whatever. Okay, it's a freaking minion. His freaking health is over 900k. 900k because of all the other Ravager, like increases. 900k, that's freaking insane, right? And at the same time, I believe it's like tied for like top, I don't know, Silver Surfer. The same damage as Silver Surfer or health. I forgot what, I've been drinking. So it's literally off the charts for a minion. And this is the thing that I don't know. Should we invest in minions? I mean, this is the first time in the history of MSF, I feel, that we might actually have to do a bunch of T4s, maybe, as well as bring them up to G14, 15, maybe 16 if you think that they're worth a damn for DD5, right? This is the thing that my Alliance members, Newfie Girl, have been discussing just now. So in terms of Cosmic, right, this is the problem. Once you start drinking, you jump around a lot on topics. But you know what? It's a great night. I had a great night, so we're going to do this. So DD5, Cosmic, we don't know who we're going to bring, right? So anyway, maybe I think Chacha's definitely not for DD5 because he's a freaking glass cannon, right? 1 or 2 shots, he's gone, especially in DD5, I'm sure. But what about the Ravagers? If he has, or one of them, have over 900k, but then again, you need 2 Ravagers to actually support that, so who knows, right? Anyway, so this is the interesting theory craft, is that, does that mean that once Chacha hits Echo with Blind, and also removes 2 ability points, right, energy, that also means that the special gets taken away. So she can't actually apply 2 evades to all of the Young Avengers, and that is critical, I believe, to the success of these defenses, war defense. Because as soon as this war defense gets two evades, that's 100%, damage, reduction. That's insane, right? So if she keeps applying this, they're going to get up to maximum 5 evades. I mean, it's going to be worse than Web Warriors. And Web Warriors already frickin' suck when you try to go up against them in war. So I think this is going to be really interesting to see what happens. So anyway, I think we should definitely be aware of this. Whether or not they're going to be, Ravager is going to be a counter, a direct counter, or an indirect counter to Young Avengers. We'll see. We'll see, right? Because we really need to see the stats of Echo and also, Kate Bishop. What's her kit? Does she actually have more war defense elements to it? So who knows? I mean, they're both going to be skill characters, so that's going to hurt. That's really going to hurt after, Secret Avengers. So, yeah, we'll see. I mean, this is the fun thing about this game, right? Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on. So the other thing I wanted to cover. Recently, actually yesterday, we went up against a war where, let me show you something. Because our Alliance leader did a comparison, like he's so good at this. He did a comparison of basically, check this out. Let me zoom in. Alliance comparison. This is all our Alliance members versus the red, because they're the enemies. So check this out. They're all low TCP. This frickin' Alliance has actually a 50 million TCP handicap versus us. 50 million. That's ridiculous, right? And of course, I'm over here at the bottom, but that's besides the point. 50 million, and you got Elsa, frickin' singing the Frozen songs like "Let It Go," and I think that actually Elsa carried the team, maybe, right? But anyway, it was really interesting because this team. So let me show you. Let me show you where they're at right now in game. So they full cleared us last night with minutes to spare. To be honest, minutes to spare. It was absolutely ridiculous. We had no idea that was going to happen. So look at this. War defeat. All right. All Rise 99 MVP. I got MVP because, I didn't drink for the duration of the war battle. But check this out, right? Check this out. All right. Find us. So we're actually earlier ahead. But now you go up here. Wow, they went up quite a bit. Mambas Unlimited. These guys, man, I'm telling you, Mambas. They completely surprised the hell out of us. So you look at this team, right? So we already know that they're very, lower collection power, but it apparently didn't matter because from my understanding, they went full out war offense on our ass, right? Actually, when we actually attacked a lot of their rooms, we're just like, what happened to their Eternals? Are they on D? Or what is going on? So this was hilarious, right? Because every single attack that we made for their rooms, we're just like, okay, we're going to totally dominate on these guys, right? So this is why I give them a lot of credit. I'm so impressed with how they managed to full clear us within minutes, right, of basically us almost full clearing them. So this is actually the best, I would say, one of the best war battles I've ever been in. I was so enthralled and full of adrenaline that it was literally like a sports game, right? And I was trying to I'm just thinking, man, I should have broadcasted this. I should have streamed this because it's so epic. So I did a lot of digging. So as a reporter, right, MSF reporter, started figuring out what was going on with these guys. And actually got in contact with them and figured out what their strategy was, right? So check this out. So even in our War Alliance, Discord, this is what I wrote earlier on the night. Let's not allow this alliance to drink our 50 million milkshake overflow, guys. I don't know if anybody gets that, that reference, but it's basically Daniel Day-Lewis. Right now, I forgot the movie. Was it No Man's Land or All Man's Land? I don't know. It was hilarious. But anyway, don't drink our milkshake. Don't allow them to drink our milkshake. All right, guys. So basically, let me show you what happened throughout the night. But check this out. Like, this is earlier. I don't have enough screenshots, but I got the last one where they were attacking us and basically full clearing us. And I was just like, oh, GG. It's over. It's over. But check this out. So this is some insider chat to show you what the heck was going on with this whole battle. So 2 hours before, the full clear, I was just like, hey, I'd be surprised if they take your Eternals team down in one go, because we're just like, you know what? You guys, 50 million, you can't take us down, because we got some Eternals going on for D. So then I'm just like, let's get these fools, guys. Yeah, and then I'm just like, guys, you're literally gonna make me stay up until 2 a.m. for the next energy drop to full clear these guys, because I live a little further away. I don't know if people know this, but I actually live in Shanghai, right? I'm a U.S. citizen and expat living in Shanghai for the last 7 years. So it's been freaking awesome over here. You know, maybe one of these days I'll stream about, the culture over here, the food, if people love, like Shanghainese food, Chinese food. Anyway, this is besides the point. This is why I gotta keep drinking. Yeah, so anyway, this was so hilarious, right? Because 2 hours in, so then I'm just like, oh shit, 21 of our rooms left versus 16 of theirs. 15, right? Basically play by play. I should have streamed this, right? And then everybody's like, yeah, we got this, man. We got this. We got this. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, right? So basically then, like, our fearless alliance leader was like, don't worry. We got the frickin' Calvary coming, right? Calvary. And then I'm just like, oh, shit. What kind of Calvary? And then all of a sudden, I'm just like, hey. I'm just like, is like Lord of the Rings? I haven't seen that movie in such a long time. And then I'm just like, is it Lord of the Rings that I just remember, I think the third movie where basically, what's his name, Gandalf, the White, comes in and then with his frickin', like scepter and just like shining on everybody. Everybody's like, oh, blinded, like Echo, and just like all of a sudden, tree ants or whatever comes out. I totally forgot, but that was like the scene that I thought was gonna happen. But anyway, and then we kept going, right? I'm just like, holy shit, 14 versus 14 rooms left. This is the closest war I've ever seen. I mean, it's true, right? So, like, literally everybody was buying attacks last minute, right? 13 versus 12. I'm just like, bros, I think we got this. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. We got 50 million, right? 50 million. It's all good. They're not going to get through. And then slow down the Eternals. We're just like, you know what? They haven't gotten to our flight deck Eternals yet, right? They have no idea. And then apparently, hey, Killer Bill, yes, that's what I'm saying. It is wicked, right? And then all of a sudden, you had no idea. But by the way, Killer Biller 93 is actually the Alliance leader of Mambas. Thank you for watching. I mean, this was so incredible. This is why I wanted to stream and talk about this, right? So anyway, I'm just like, you know what, Killer Bill, or, Mambas, you have no idea what's upcoming. So I'm just like, oh, we got this. So then what happened? It's just like, you got to hand it to them. They're freaking relentless, bloodthirsty, right? I'm just like, hey, we should bring them into our cluster. But basically, it kept going down until 10 versus 11. I'm like, man, this is like the bottom of the ninth or something, right? Like 11th hour, everything is coming together. Everything's combining together. It's like the frickin' multiverses colliding. And then all of a sudden, 9 versus 10, I'm like, oh crap. What are we gonna do? I have no idea. Oh no. Hey, Optimus Prime, thank you for subscribing. Woo! Optimus Prime. Are you Shia LaBeouf follower? Just kidding. Whoa! Windfall 31. Windfall. Did you get $31 million as a windfall? I don't know. I mean, that's a pretty cool name. So then check this out. 9 versus 10, right? Oh, here comes Beep. I call him or her. I don't know. Her Bo Beep. It's only 30 million windfall. Yeah, you should basically spend 29 million on Scopely. This is my recommendation as a drunkard. So then Bo Peep comes in just like, oh bam, I'm gonna call him she for now because I don't know his or her sex. She comes in with the slam dunk. It was just like 9 versus 10. And then it basically got rid of 2 rooms. I'm just like, oh! And then basically Low Dog's like, crush it. Don't leave any survivors. I'm just like 9 versus 9 now. Who will win? I don't know if anybody ever played that game. One Must Fall. It's some freaking, like Street Fighter game, right? Back in the day, because I'm old. But that was a great game, right? Just like robots versus robots. And I felt like, oh, this is going to be epic. And then I'm just like, hey, given we have 2 Heroes for Hire and 2 Eternals teams left, guessing we will win, right? I was so excited, and actually I wasn't drinking last night, right? I was so excited. Who needs drinks? Who needs freaking, like alcohol when you got so many, so much adrenaline and endorphins going on in your mind, right? Kids, this is what I'm saying. Stay in school and enjoy the feeling, the rush of learning something new. So Bo Beep, yet with another point. Now we're in the lead, 9 versus 8. I'm like, oh shit. And then over here, yeah, Bo Beep is like, can't buy any more, limit reached. We got rid of their flight deck 1. But the thing is, everybody, right? There was like, I think 6 of us left that actually didn't jump in, didn't have time because they were working or, out of commission or whatever, right? So I'm just like, damn. And then King started slamming dunking on FD1 because he destroyed it, right? I didn't even know he was in there. And then, whoa! And then all of a sudden, right here, they're taking on Eternal's team. I'm just like, we got this. We got this because it's the first time seeing our internals team, and they have no idea. They had no idea what we had in store for them. But then all of a sudden, they switched to Heroes for Hire. I'm just like, wait. What team are you actually going to use on Heroes for Hire or Eternals, right? And then basically, I'm just like, dude, my heart was about to pop, right? This is like literally like I remember when I was watching, Kobe, Lord rest his soul, LA Lakers versus I forgot it was one of those. It was the day actually that he got his. His tendon, Achilles heel, whatever, that he sprained it, and he was out of commission for a while. And I'm just like, oh my God, this is the most interesting, most exciting match ever. So for all esports fans or sports fans, I mean, this was it, right? So then I'm just like, boom, they pulled a miracle move and took down our Heroes for Hire Internals team, 4 rooms left. Oh man, the line by line play was ridiculous. So then I'm just like, oh snap, somebody canceled. I thought they were going to take down Eternals or Heroes for Hire. Oh yeah, couldn't take down Eternals D. That's right. And we're just like, you know what? It's all good. It's all good because we got 1 or 2 more Eternals teams. They're not going to take it down. They're out. They're 50 million below us. Don't worry about it, right? I'm just like, oh man, they are about to do a Hail Mary or multiple Hail Marys, and start attacking both Heroes for Hire teams at the same time. Double teaming, right? I'm just like, what kind of teams are, I actually don't remember. I mean, I can go back and see because I recorded the whole thing. But basically a third move on Eternals at the same time. I'm like, dude, these guys are no joke, okay? Don't mess with these guys, right? Even though if you think they're 50 million or 20 million or 70 million below, they are full war offense. So then I'm just like, Atlas, right? Atlas is one of their alliance members. Let me see. Yeah, it's Atlas. So one of the war captains or the captains at 15 million, right? So he's a hardcore, he looks like a hardcore arena fan, right? And actually a lot of these guys are arena fans, to be honest. I mean, I was just going through, I'm just like, man, these guys have some good teams, starting with Elsa. I'm just like, okay, you got some good Infinity Watch, and you're also an arena fan, so that's pretty cool. Okay, all right. So I'm just like, these guys are legit. So anyway, going back to the war recap, I'm just like, is Atlas going to win? Because is he going to use Eternals to punch across our Eternals? Because I think he canceled, right? So I'm just like, he's out of commission. But then I'm just like, if he's going to do it again, 50-50 chance that he's going to win, then we lose. It's over, right? So basically, now or never, right? Clutch is like now or never at this point. They have 6 people who can end this, and we got 4. I mean, it's ridiculous. So at this point, it's 1 hour before the full clear. So we're just like, should we, I mean, it's going to be finished now or never. And Atlas, that 12 attacks, he can take on our last Internals team. And then all of a sudden, Wolverine comes into play, our alliance member, right? And all of a sudden, he's just like, I got this. But then he's just like, wait a minute. There's like 5 more rooms, and I only have 1 more charge. So if no one's else is going to come in, I'm not going to spend it, right? 11th hour. So then finally, I'm just like, oh, another Hail Mary, GG, right? And basically, it was over at that point. And that's when we knew, we're just like, oh man, these guys are hard frickin' core, right? Hardcore. And not just hardcore, but basically after understanding what they've been through. So I found out from Killer Biller that they had what was it, like a 13 or 22 win war streak, and they lost the previous one, right? I don't know who. And then they attacked us, right? We got matched, and they were just like, I'm gonna bring out everything, right? So they needed a win. So I'm just like, damn, these guys are hardcore. I don't know where they came from. No idea, right? Where did you guys come from? I don't know, but that is pretty epic. So again, this is where I'm saying, like, don't underestimate lower TCP teams. This is something that a lesson learned, right? Because like the thing is, once you underestimate these teams, you never know, right? Like what type of strategy they got, you know, what type of team dynamic they got, or what type of, you know, what type of like, you know, like camaraderie. Apparently these guys are real life friends. So I'm just like, wow, these guys can be like, yo, bro, jump in now or I kill you or something. I don't know. So basically, yeah, they did great. Did a lot of attacks. So I think the main thing is the number of attacks, right? So all 12s, wait, this is my lines. Whoops. Okay, all players, all 12s. And then at the end, there's only very few 11, 10, 9s. So this was an epic war fight, right? And basically what's funny is that I was going through these stats. I'm just like, defense victories. Oh, D Monsoon, right? Yes. So, oh yeah, you're here. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, moved from a casual alliance to hardcore at the beginning of the year. Yeah, you guys are definitely hardcore. I don't know what kind of team, you know, that you defended against us for 8 freaking victories. I'm gonna have to review the videotape later, but yeah, that's pretty epic. So yeah, congrats. I mean, I don't know what else to say other than, you know, like, cheers. Oh yeah, not just cheers, but I forgot that I got this shirt. I got this shirt, not for you guys, but I thought it was pretty funny. Merry drunk. I'm Christmas. Yeah, and just you know, 1 month too late, but that's okay. That's okay. So anyway, yeah, again, wrapping this up, it's been really amazing playing with these guys. I mean, it's just like a game of, it's just sports, right? It's sports. You know, you bring your rosters in, you try to figure out what's the best teams to build, what's the best teams to counter. And basically, I mean, this is what it all comes down to, right? I mean, esports is the future. Esports is the future. We invest in our, you know, collections. We invest in these, you know, tunes, because not only because we love Marvel and we love the MCU and the comics and all of that, but the thing is, you really want them to shine, right? I mean, I don't know about you, but hopefully one of these days Gambit will come along, because that's still one of my favorite Marvel characters, just like Tana. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, because if Gambit comes along, and I recently saw Tana's interview with Scopely, that they've been actually playing around with actually having 52 charges on Gambit. I mean, how cool is that? How cool is that? And it's like, pow, 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 pow. Yeah, who knows? We'll see what happens, right? So anyway, it was a great quick stream. I think at this point, oh, there's one more thing. There's one more thing. Give me 1 second. I want to show you one more thing. Yeah, because there's something I want to show people that that and the Mambas did not. I thought this. I got to make fun of somebody, right? Instead of giving them all the props, got to make fun of somebody. Here we go. Xeon. What were you thinking, man? Why would you attack our Weapon X team with Infinity Watch? I gotta give you shit, right? Don't do this. This is a lesson learned. Hashtag don't do this, right? Anyway, I don't know if Xeon is a guy or a girl, but I'm just busting your balls or whatever. So anyway, it was fun, and yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about. Mambas Unlimited. And outside of that, you know, like and subscribe. And if you really like this content, you know, like it and subscribe, because I keep repeating myself because I'm drinking. Peace out.